Hi, second grade. We're going to start a new project this week, and it's going to be a circle collage. We're basing this on a picture by an artist named Frank Stella. So I'm going to show you a picture of what he made. And tell you that his original painting is 10 feet tall and 20 feet long. So it's quite large. But he liked to study colors and how they looked next to each other. So we're going to be tracing some circles. So I have some lids that are different sizes, and I've got a styrofoam bowl. So I'm going to trace the bowl first. Now, the biggest circle you should have should be about 6 inches. So a small bowl is about that big. So if you have nothing else to trace, you can grab a bowl. Because I want to trace it 2 times. So I put it way up in the corner for the first trace, and now I'm going to put it down in the other corner for the second trace. Now I have the bowl flipped upside down and tracing around it. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the next biggest circle. So that's a lid I have here. And I want to make sure I get it in the center as best I can. So I'm looking to see, does it have the same amount of space all the way around it? And when I feel like it does, I'm just going to trace around it. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. All right, now I'm going to take the next lid and do the same thing. Make sure it's in the center. Trace around it. So when we're done, it's going to kind of look like a target. Okay, and then this is my smallest circle, so that's going to go in the center. Oh, this is a ridgy lid, so I'm getting some ridges. That's okay. All right, so now once we have our circles drawn, we need to color them. Now, you're going to need 8 different colors because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles to color. And you can't use the same color twice. So markers seem to work out really good for this. So I would use markers if you have them. But if you don't, then just use colors or crayons or colored pencils. Okay, so I'm just going to put a color in each circle. So I'm going to color that one orange. And I'm going to color this one dark blue. And I'm going to color this one purple, which looks like blue on the screen, but it's actually purple. I'm going to do light green over here. And yellow. And red. And let's see. Pink and light blue. So I did use dark blue and light blue. It's the same, they're blue, but they're two different shades of blue. So that's okay. So if you have a light color and a dark color of the same thing, you can use both of them. So all you have to do now is color in each section, whatever color you decided to make it, until it's all filled up. You don't want to have any white left. So I'll do one with you, and then you can do the second one by yourself, just to show you how it looks when it's finished. Purple's starting to run out of color. Now, I thought we could get this whole thing done in one session, but in school we're having trouble finishing it in one session, so I'm just going to break it into two. So next week we'll finish it. So you're going to want to keep this paper in a safe place because you will need it next week. You're also going to need some colored squares that are 4 inches by 4 inches. Now you could use all the same colored square, or you could use you need 6 of them, so you could do 6 different color squares. It's up to you. The picture that I showed you, I used 3 orange squares and 3 blue squares. So you could do 3 and 3. You could do 2, 2, 2. However you want to have those squares cut, or whatever color you want to use. Okay, I'm almost done with this. Alright, so now you can see what one looks like when it's finished. And you're going to want to do both of them. So this week, you're coloring both, and then you're putting your paper in a safe place for next week. All right, so I will see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.